Sadly enough, I haven't set my double adapters or anything. They sure enable chat timers. Right, that's right. I need to go into this videos. Okay. Oh, Wolfie the Wolf says my queen.
Yay!
On the internet says, let's be slower than a wet weekend.
Duh.
Wonderful people. How are you all doing?
And send now.
It's evening for us.
It's
Well, for me. And for Techie.
afternoon for me, so good morning. I wish I was still in bed.
Bed is coming for me in time.
Meh.
Settings, let's see.
Meanwhile, Techie is getting things ready in the background.
Yep. I'm trying to get bots and reply comments and thumbnails and all that working.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are weird.
We absolutely are, and that's why you like us.
If you say so.
Yeah.
I mean, who else would you play games with?
Kyle?
True.
Deafening silence.
True, very true. Oh, actually, I should really move my microphone a bit closer.
Speaking of playing games, what have you been playing this past week, Jetstream?
Mass Effect.
Which one?
Wow.
The first one.
Ah, yes. Back when things were jank.
Indeed.
But we're fun.
Oh, absolutely. What class are you playing right now?
I don't know.
You don't remember what class you're playing?
No.
I remember when I was playing Soldier, all the so that you could slap onto an assault rifle, like the explosive mod. Ordinarily, when you're firing that thing, automatic overheat. But if you tweak the mods just right, you're running around with an explosive assault rifle. And boy howdy, it's fun when you see things ragdoll and just pinwheel off into the distance.
I was surprised that you're playing Mass Effect. I didn't think that was your type of game. You enjoying it?
Yes.
Do you have a favorite companion?
Gary!
Garrus, right.
Gary!
He becomes a romance option in the next game.
I know.
Oh, okay, wow.
Jetstream has someone planned.
Yeah. Oh man, Garrus is just awesome. Loved him in the first game, then saw him in the second game. It's like, oh wow, you became more awesome. That's amazing. What's that? You're a romance option too. Interesting.
To make it weird.
I mean, yeah.
Weird.
This is a BioWare game.
Yeah. Everything is screwable at some point.
No!
Rex.
What about but leave Rex out of it. He's a teddy bear.
Oh
he
my
is
goodness.
absolutely a bear.
You know
You are just unbearable.
I would love to see Jetstream actually play Mass Effect, like, you know, coming up with all the cute nicknames and everything.
That's what I've been doing.
Wait, you've been streaming it?
Yeah, well, on Twitch.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh man, I should really hop on there at some point and rewatch some of the streams.
We're talking about video games, Angel.
Anyway, enough about talking about video games. Let's talk about this game.
Yeah.
Anyway, for some odd reason the thing isn't working, so and there. Boot. Oh, I had to have my music set to shuffle. Whoops. I was heard to that last time I streamed on YouTube, so I could also just listen to some of the different songs and that and try and remember what's there. But yeah, I keep forgetting that I have Creepy Christmas.
Creepy Christmas.
Why?
Well, we did a Christmas episode, so I went to Free Play Music and went, hey, do you have any Christmas songs? And they're like, yes, we do, all these. Okay, do you have creepy ones? Yes, all these. Only removing like 2 songs from the list.
Wow. I
Apparently-
guess Christmas just awakens primal fear in people.
Yeah, or not.
Who's that
Christmas
knocking
was
on your
bigger hit than
window?
people expected. He knows when
Yeah.
you are sleeping. He knows
Yes.
when you're awake. Knows
Nightmare
when-
Before Christmas wasn't about horror, it was about being goth.
Yeah,
90s goth, which is the worst kind of goth.
it was still a fun, endearing movie. I mean, gotta admit the creativity.
No, it
of
isn't.
it-
It isn't.
I
It was
love Nightmare
terrible.
Before Christmas.
It sucked.
You
And I will-
suck.
I will-
Blaspheming. You freaking suck.
I will die on this hill. Nightmare Before Christmas was boring. The first
You're
part was
fucking
fine.
boring. No. No.
first part was
no.
fine, the second
no.
part was
no.
terrible.
No.
Yes,
No.
yes,
No.
yes,
No.
yes, yes.
No. 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 Dear God, no.
And this is their entire trip back to Cybertron.
Beautiful.
Anyway. Okay, yeah, I noticed you, Scout. I see you there, baby. Jesus. She's so adorable when she wants attention.
I'll take your word for it.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, you should hear her when she's had to talk to her parents. She gets on this little country accent. It's so adorable. And then when you bring it up, she starts
right.
speaking about it.
Jeez. Could you, I don't know, snog her later? Jeez. Get a room.
Oh, maybe I will. Oh wait, I already have a room. This room! Where we're playing a tabletop game! So...
Yeah, could you wait till I'm not around to hear your...
Man, of all the people here gushing about waifus and husbandos, I thought that would have been me, not you guys. So I'm just saying, I appreciate being on the other side of the table when I hear someone go on and on about someone that they like.
Yeah.
Which is mildly uncomfortable. I'm like, I'm great. I'm happy for you, but can we talk about something else?
Yes,
Uh-huh,
let's talk
uh-huh.
about what brings us to this emotional episode.
It's always an emotional episode.
Yes, but the
The emotion is
usually...
apathy.
Nah.
Yeah, apathy, pain, burning. Hey, you can feel burning.
What
You
you
can't tell me
buy-
it's not an emotion.
What you implying, boy?
What am I playing? Applied wood is what I'm implying.
You're implying wood.
Now let's dump up and get this log rolling.
Do people have their character sheets, Jetstream?
Wait.
I can see the side eye from here.
Character sheets. Do you have it?
Oh, yes.
That's the
I
sound
do
of
now.
her
Ha ha.
opening it.
Manya.
Indeed. Okay, I also need to open up the dice roll on that. But anyway, take it away, Retrowave, or Jetstream. Actually, tell you what, Jetstream, do you want to try and recap the last session? You can get an experience point for it.
Yeah. A lot of stuff happened. I beat the crap out of Steeljaw. We're going home.
Wow, like a clockwork metronome. All right, that XP over to me then.
Well, no, you now have
No,
to try
it's
it.
mine.
No.
Okay then.
Okay, guys. Okay, now, Soul, you try and recap what happened. If you give a better recap, you get the XP instead.
No!
Oh,
Yeah,
Jessica,
okay.
do you want to try and give a better recap?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
A lot of stuff happened. The Steeljaw came in. I beat the crap out of him. Now we're going to Cybertron.
Bum, 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 bum. Don't mind me, just waiting.
Anything else? Any, like, deep emotional things? Or, I don't know, things that happen to other characters, maybe? Or things that happen to your character? Like, what sort of lots of things happened?
I forget.
Did you get another ice cream?
Most likely. I just want the experience point, dude.
Well, then earn it through roleplay. Soul,
I'm
take it away.
trying. You guys stink.
Yep.
Hey, you're gonna do well this session. Trust me. If you don't get enough XP to increase something by the end of this session, then I'm doing something wrong.
Yay! You always do something wrong.
Well, yes, of course I do. Apparently, I'm terrible at playing Cards Against Humanity because of this.
Yeah, but I don't like Cards Against Humanity either, so... Anyway, for what happened last time, Retrowave once again starts off not rescued and is continuing to escape from the middle of a concrete foundry with Razor Mouse. Things are getting rather bad for him, considering you have an extremely powerful Cybertronian chasing after him that wants him dead. Meanwhile, on the other side of the fence, you have Jetstream, who now has an indomitable suit of mega armor. And the first thing she's going to do is wait for the other people to arrive, which they do. So you have Mr. V, you have Strong Arm, you have Stellar Star, and other people that I am forgetting. Oh, right, that one guy from Silverhawks that I just don't care about. And there may have been someone else, but I don't remember. Anyway, so they all jump into Cloud9 and get to flying over to... Wait, how did they find him? I don't remember how they found Retrowave. Anyway, they're heading that way. Retrowave
They worked out that from where they took you, well, Steeljaw can't fly and Stellar Jet can't carry you, so obviously it would have to be close. And, you know, just try to, like, deductive reasoning their way roughly to, hey, look, there's an abandoned facility in the middle of nowhere.
They guessed. Got it. They guessed it. So anyway, yeah, Retrowave is escaping out of the concrete prisons with mega armored werewolf man behind him. Manages to just barely escape, mostly by finding Stellar Ghost or Stellar Shock, Stellar Jet. Yeah, the one that goes invisible and incorporeal. So Retrowave just makes crazy eyes at him until Stellar Jet gets uncomfortable and steps out of the way, where he's able to escape. just in time for Cloud9 to appear and then drop a Jetstream-sized bowling ball down on the building, which crushes its way through it. The rest of the team breach the area and establish a beachhead, which is quickly abandoned because, once again, Jetstream is destroying the building with mega armor. So they managed to scoop up what's left of Retrowave, chuck him in the back of Cloud9 and Amscray. Meanwhile, Jetstream is doing what she does best and causing chaos on an enhanced scale, of which she is doing so while punching the ever-loving Dickens out of Steeljaw. She's doing very well at this, considering Techie just basically isn't rolling to see if Steeljaw can hurt her, but how much damage she does to Steeljaw, which is a lot. But halfway through the fight, Jetstream starts getting cocky, and the armor says, "Oh, wait, you're not here to rescue Retrowave anymore. You're just here to cause a fight? Nah, peace out." And bails on her halfway in the fight. So you have Steeljaw and Jetstream, and that's not a good matchup for Jetstream. So Jetstream is able to convince the armor, no, wait, I really wasn't here to save Retrowave. Help. And the armor says, all right, yeah, sure, I buy that, out of sheer force of will from Jetstream. They recombine in the armor. Jetstream goes, haha, just joking, and gut punches Steeljaw into oblivion. So, yeah, he has now been captured. The rest of his armors have gone out of there. And the armor once again parts from Jetstream. And thereafter, she's checking on Retrowave. It is very sweet of her to do so. Retrowave is okay, mostly worried about Jetstream, as he is wont to do. And at the end of it, Jetstream says, hey, I want to go back to the orphanage on Cybertron. And Retrowave says, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And everyone asks, Retrowave, are you okay? Did you hit your head? You're not supposed to go back to Cybertron for very good reasons. And Retrowave says, nope, we're following Jetstream's idea. She wants to go back. On Retrowave's, from his point of view, Jetstream needs to go back to Cybertron because she needs closure. She wants to see her orphanage and see how she's grown after all this time. For Jetstream, she wants to go back to the orphanage because she thinks that she's not a very good person. And when she said that to Retrowave, she was expecting him to say, no, don't go back. I want you to stay here. Instead, he's like, yeah, man, let's absolutely throw you back into the orphanage, you useless person. So that's where we start this session.
Okay. Wow. Okay. That is...
Give me my XP!
Okay, yeah.
Didn't have to say it quite like that.
Take it. Good. The dice roller is wanting to work. Wait, that's weird. Sorry, the dice roller window wanting to be, Oh no, it's big. Okay, good. Anyway, okay. So, let's pause this and open... Boom. Man, that opening ran a lot smoother. Looks like the new setup is working.
Excellent.
Oh.
I also can't hear any music.
Oh, you can't? I might have it, like, really quiet for you guys.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, actually, I'll keep it down here. Because it looks like it's a bit quiet for everyone. How's that?
That sounds good.
Okay, let me just turn my own volume.
The episode is wrong?
Yeah, I wrote the wrong title.
Whoops.
You baka.
Okay. Well, anyway, Jetstream, Retrowave. I'm gonna skip ahead a bit to, after you guys packed and work out who's coming with you and and all that, to, okay, you guys are now headed out into space and going past the asteroid belt and that, leaving Earth. Yeah. Try refreshing the
Retrowave
page,
is
guys.
just...
I updated the title.
Retrowave is staring out the... Oh, sorry, go on.
No, go ahead. That's fine.
Retrowave is staring out the side of the ship, watching the planets go by. It's enhanced, it's zoomed in, he just wants to have one good look at the galaxy before they leave.
Cool. Okay, Jetstream. What are you doing?
More or less doing the same.
Okay. Oh my god, I accidentally wrote on the way home instead of the long way home. Okay, jeez.
Nah.
Grammatically, it's the same thing. They're on their way home. Hey, stop complaining about it. Okay.
So,
Okay. Now, you guys know that it's roughly gonna be a 2-week trip. Now, don't worry, we're not gonna do the entire 2 weeks in this session. We're gonna skip ahead to Cybertron at some point. I'm just saying you guys have time to sort things out, like, touching moments and such.
right.
So, have you spoken to each other since? Wait, the intro said Unstoppable Apex? No, it shouldn't have. Anyway, whatever. I rendered out the new video. Anyway, okay, have you guys really spoken since the event, or have you just quietly packed and gone on board? Like, what?
I imagine we just quietly...
Yep.
I imagine we quietly packed.
Yep. Now...
oh, go on.
You guys...
Go on.
Now, you guys are apparently not traveling alone. Okay, there's a few people traveling with you, but there's also a giant ship nearby traveling with you guys. You know this ship well, because it's a well-known ship that will fly through mountains because they're just an inconvenience. Yeah, the Silverhawks are apparently needing to go back to Cybertron on a routine something or other. And, well, they figured you going back in a highly experimental super ship unprotected is probably not a good idea. But other than that, they're just traveling alongside you.
Right. Well, their assistance is appreciated, but not required.
No, probably not, but, it's still there. Okay.
Alright.
And you guys do have, I believe, Stella Star on board, and Meg, and Razor Mouse, and Riot, and the Bears. Right? Did I miss anyone?
No, I think Razor Mouse got off before we went back, and I also not sure if Meg came along.
Meg was coming along.
Okay.
Because she's needing to lay low, and Razor Mouse went, yeah, no, I just fucked over... Sorry, I just fragged over Steeljaw, and, I don't want to be anywhere near anyone who knows Steeljaw right now, so Cybertron is probably a good idea for me to be right now. No? She did? Huh. Yeah, well, apparently she stayed behind. Yeah, I thought her whole reason for wanting to go to... I swear I had a reason for going to Cybertron being basically, I want to be away from Steeljaw right now.
Up to you, dude. Like, if she changed her mind and she had a reason for it, maybe she just stowed on board.
Yeah, we'll just say she stowed on board. Oh yes, and you guys also have a really heavy companion with you. Known as the Apex. As it just seems to be chatting to Cloudy. You hear Cloudy occasionally piping up and going, oh yeah. Of course. No. That's been changed to that. It's now the era of the... Like, for some odd reason, Cloudy is just talking to it like a friend, but the Apex armor is saying nothing. It's just staring blankly at his console while he's replying.
Right. The Apex armor kind of freaks me out.
Yeah, well, to be fair, it is basically a weird soulless thing walk around the ship and just stare.
That's why it freaks me out!
It's not... I mean, a few times you rested in a pod, woke up and it's just been standing outside the pod. Not staring at your pod or anything, just outside your pod.
Was it... did it have a hammer?
No.
In that case, it's less scary than the first time I woke up on this ship.
Hey.
Yeah, I am never gonna let that go. Ever.
Yeah, well, you're a coward.
Oh, I'm a coward
Scared
then.
of a sparkling, yeah.
What if I hovered outside of your pod and had a hammer?
I'd beat the living spark out of you.
Ooh, scary for someone who's nearly half my height.
Well, you're the one scared of the one that's half your height, so...
I'm not scared of you.
You are too.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Armor, which one of us is more worthy?
It's me, isn't it?
It just stares. Looks at both of you.
See,
and then
I told
just
you
keeps
it was me.
staring. For some odd reason, Retrowave, and well, Jetstream for this matter, it keeps occasionally just staring at your pod, and then staring at the other pod, then going back to your pod.
Hey, Armor, are you trying to tell us something?
He's sleepy.
Is someone in the pod, boy? Little Timmy stuck down the well?
No, well, it's not... It doesn't reply or anything. It's just... looking and, Cloudy, pipes up and is like... Damn, voice modulator. Seems to be... confused? Apexia.
About what?
What's going on? Yeah, no, that's the pod that you woke up out of. Yeah, that's the one you went in. It's called sleep. Dreams, you say? Retrowave, do you dream?
Yes, I do in fact dream.
Huh. Apexia's never dreamed before.
Hey, why don't you try it?
Because she doesn't need to sleep.
Well, how does she know she doesn't need to sleep? She is invincible. Maybe she's just never tried.
She's tried.
This is a really stupid conversation.
I know it is. It is dumb. But that's most of the conversations on board this ship.
She wonders... She wonders... Jetstream? Retrowave? How do you know that the dreams are yours and not someone else's?
Oh my...
Because they're in my own mind.
That's it. I'm out. I'm leaving this conversation. Bye.
Yeah, stupid conversation. Bye.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Of course it's theirs. It would be in their heads. Like, what an odd question.
Okay, Jetstream, in the future, let's never use the armor as a tiebreaker again. That was a bad idea.
Yeah, it was really stupid.
I'm surprised you didn't think of it first, then.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, man, I'll go right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
it sounds
good.
like we're gonna have some fighting on board.
I'll spar with you. I don't care. I'll throw down with
Yeah?
a child.
You child beater.
Absolutely. I'll show you how much I can beat you.
Hey,
Oh,
hey!
yeah?
Hey! None of that! You will not harm the queen.
Excellent.
Yeah, you'll not harm me. I'm
Just
queen.
what I needed, a cudgel. And he grabs Stellar Star by the shoulders. Now, I need you to hold very still.
What?
Alright,
No,
cool.
get off me!
Hey, Jetstream. Catch!
Mm. No!
He throws her at her. Throws him at her.
Okay, well, let's see if you're strong enough to do that. What do you get in total, Retrowave?
Uh-huh.
I got in total a 6.
A 6, okay. Well, when you go to throw him, Stellar Star actually rolls backwards and kind of judo throws you over him.
Alright, yeah, I deserve that.
Yeah, believe it or not, I've actually been training.
I'm really impressed, Stellar Star. You are completely useless.
No. I just keep forgetting about the wings. Oh, okay, that hurt. Oh,
No, that's fine.
Yeah. Oh.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's just... We've been on here for at least a week now, and I'm just starting to get really stir-crazy.
I know. I swear if I hear This Is Halloween one more time...
It's
I
fine.
love
I'm
that
sorry.
song. It's really great. You don't have to play it again, Jetstream. It's a really great
This
song.
is Halloween. This
Oh,
is
God.
Halloween.
Stellar Star,
Halloween.
it's fine.
Halloween.
He gives him a small chip. Just run this program, and anytime you hear any song from that movie, it'll just generate white noise. Anyway, I'm sorry, Stellar Star. I was acting like a jerk.
Get on your nerves, get on your nerves. I know a song that will get on your nerves. Get on your nerves.
Anyway,
I
I'm
know a
done
song
with this.
that will get on your nerves.
Please,
Get
I
on
know
your
it
nerves.
works.
Get on your nerves. I know a song that will get on your nerves. Get on your nerves. I know a song that will get on your nerves.
I'm
Get on
leaving
your
the
nerves.
room.
Get on your nerves. I
Yeah,
know a song that
sounds
will
like
get
a good
on your
idea.
nerves. Get on your nerves.
Maxine,
I know a
Bye.
song that will get on your nerves.
Watching the controls for a bit. I need to stretch my legs. And they just leave you alone in the cockpit. Jetstream, we are now left alone in the cockpit. What do you do?
Cloud 9, lock the controls.
What to do?
Well, I mean, this is taking forever. I mean, are you really, really bored on this ship?
Yeah, let's put the ship into hyperdrive.
Okay. Now, the problem is, Cloud 9 is talking to the Apex armor, so may not be necessarily paying full attention. Jetstream. Let's see. You gonna be smart about this, or are you just gonna roll quick?
I'll roll quick.
Yep, you're just gonna quickly try and hammer the controls before anyone notices.
Yep.
What
Aww.
do you
Cool,
get
while she's
total,
doing that, I'm going to
Yeah?
roll to help her interfere, which is I'm going to interfere.
Okay. Well, Jetstream, we've got 3 on the dice. What's your quick?
One.
1. Okay, so you're gonna get up to a 4. So you try, and that you know, apparently they put this childproof lock on the controls. And Retrowave, you get a... Okay, I call BS, because somehow we've managed to get three times so far.
That is impressive. But in any case, Retrowave did have a childproof lock on there. Jetstream is smarter than she looks and circuit vents it.
Oh, no. So, basically, Jetstream tries, fails, and then realizes, oh wait, no, I need to grab these things, pull, and that undoes the child lock.
Hell yeah!
The problem is, she doesn't realize that what she's done is actually turn off the thrusters.
Oh.
Well, you don't notice. I mean, it's middle of space. You don't feel inertia or anything, do you?
Nope.
So you think, yeah, you just unlock the controls and you just put the accelerator on full. So you're wooting about how you're going to get to Cybertron a lot faster now.
A lot faster.
Are you going to brag to the guys about how you're sped things up?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, as you leave, you can see, if you stayed, you'd see out the window the giant form of Iron Will flying off into the distance far, far ahead of you at hyperspeed. But you don't notice this. So you go to the next room and you're chuffed. Go on, tell them what you did.
I made the ship go faster!
That's impossible. We're already at cruising speeds.
Faster!
Okay. Well, let's go see how fast she made the ship.
Okay. Well, you go into the control room and... Okay, looks like your childproof lock was not good enough.
Yeah, not properly engaged. That's an oopsie on my part.
You'll have to roll smarts to work out what she's done.
Yep.
Okay, that's a 7 on the dice. So unless
Cool.
somehow you have
That
negative
is a 10.
smarts... No, you do not have negative smarts.
Okay, yep. She turned the thrusters off.
Oh no, she's done worse than that.
What has she done?
Okay. Who touched my controls?
Jetstream did.
Retrowave did it.
Well, okay. Not only were the thrusters turned off, the fuel was dumped.
Oh my god.
Retrowave, what have you done?
Actually, Retrowave, you're sitting there going, that's impossible. But on a 10, you look at your childproof lock, and it's like, oh no, she would have had to press the emergency fuel dump button to unlock the childproofing. You oopsed. Now, if you're careful, you could have avoided the button, but she wasn't careful, so you both oopsed on this one.
So, exactly how was it dumped and how easy will it be to retrieve it?
Well, thankfully this is deep space, so basically the liquidator doesn't float out and it's just clumped together.
Oh, thank goodness.
If we convert
Okay.
But it does require people to, well, go out and do a spacewalk.
I know.
Jetstream, guess what?
What?
You're going on a spacewalk.
Yay! What's that?
It's where we go outside the ship while it's flying in space.
Yay!
Well, you guys better hurry because we're drifting, and the fuel is drifting the other way.
Good-o.
That's okay, I got jet mode. It'll be retrieved in no time at all.
All right, let's go get it.
Yeah, TABLETOP, do you mind getting a can of Energon Pop and pouring into the emergency tank? I might be able to get enough thrust to actually stop us drifting.
Yes, certainly. Here you go.
Ugh, grape flavor. Ugh.
Delicious!
Okay, you guys now have to prepare for a spacewalk. Which for Cybertronians is not that hard because you guys don't actually need air. Well, you technically do for coolant and all that, but kind of not really. You don't need it to live.
We're not going to suffer from explosive decompression.
No.
What we are going to suffer from is a case of the deads if we go flying off space. So that's why we're all going to... Oh, God. We're not going to have enough line for a tow cable, will we? We'll probably way shot past the fuel by this point.
Well, again, I can just transform into jet mode, fly on over, and then fly back.
It's not that simple, Jetstream. It's a few tons worth of energon. You have to also bring
I'll just have to take a few trips.
Yeah.
It's because of the way the ship is moving in space, it's already way shot past it. You fly out there and the ship is still going. Yeah, it's trying to brake, but it will be a long trip around. So what we should do is... do we have any extra, EVA vehicles on board?
EVA, sorry, blanking
Space suits with rockets on it.
Mate,
Or just big rockets.
You have 3 transformers that can turn into jet-like vehicles.
Yeah, but how strong are they?
How strong do you need to be to push something in space?
To get back here in an appreciable amount of time is what I mean.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, you'll have to roll smarts to work that one out.
Alright, let's roll it.
Okay, that's a 7 on the dice.
That is a 10.
That's a 10, good. Okay. There is some EVA suits on board for the non-seeker types. Basically, yes, you have shot well past it. The EVA suits have tether lines and so forth. Heidi does let you know immediately that thanks to the Energon Pop, he's been able to at least stop in space. He's been able to wean off all the momentum, but he can't run on Energon Pop forever. So, yeah.
No worries, let's do this.
Yeah. Basically, if there's EVA suits, you can do it. The main problem is bringing something that can, well, carry the fuel back. It is basically pure energon.
Alright, so we make some netting.
Yes, basically. Some netting. Yes.
Alright, I'll mix that up. Jetstream, if you can get yourself acquainted with the EVA equipment.
Hello, Mr. EVA Equipment. I'm Jetstream.
Wait a minute. Oh, hey. Hey, Mega Armor!
The Apex armor, like, you know, just... Actually, you know what would be, to notice something?
That is smarts.
Okay. God damn it.
1 cock dice.
Okay, 5. What do you get up to?
That would be a 8.
Okay. Well, because of this, you don't immediately leap out of your armor when you turn around and the Apex armor is right there. For a big girl,
Okay.
quiet.
Great. And what goes wrong?
You nearly jump out of your armor.
Okay, so -1 forward then?
Yeah, just see your next thing. Yeah.
Okay, great. Did you want to help?
It kind of just looks around like, help. Like it's almost saying, help with what?
Fly. You can fly, right? Go. Go get it.
She can only fly when she's combined with someone who has flight abilities.
Me!
Well, he retrowave thumbs over his shoulder. Make it happen.
Me.
I just want to get to Cybertron.
Okay!
Is she worthy?
I'm always worthy.
Okay, Jetstream, you're gonna have to reach out with your spark and tell it why you need the armor.
I need the armor to collect the fuel for the ship.
You do not get a bonus to singing. From singing.
Yeah, I freaking did.
Okay, what's your spark? Go on, what's your spark?
1.
1. So you get a 9. 10 and above is a perfect success, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. The armor just kind of like looks at you, shrugs, combines, irons with you. Don't worry, something does go wrong, but you'll only find out later.
I'm
Jetstream
worthy. Collect the energon fuel stuff.
Okay. Retrowave, you're having to try and work out some way of collecting the energon. Cloudy suggests that maybe you can use one of the cargo tanks. You know, one of the tanks that would usually be used for storing energon. Just attach the energon pump to that. Jetstream should be able to just carry it out and get, well, the majority of the energon.
Well, I won't need to spin the netting together considering we've got the armor now. So, yeah, we can just drag over one of the big old tanks and slurp it all up. Good thinking, Cloudy.
Okay, and you're gonna have to roll smarts to just couple it together, but let's face it, this ain't hard, and it ain't hard at all.
It ain't hard.
In fact, you notice one of the tanks already has it mostly done. Oh yeah, this is one of the ones that was gonna be refitted for chemical storage, but they never got around to it. Sweet, so it's still good for energon. Here you go, Jetstream. Here's a big-ass tank to take with you when you go out flying.
Yay!
Alright, I'll just open up the cargo door. Have fun.
Collecting energon. Collecting energon with a tanky.
Okay, Jetstream, are you being quick or smart about this?
Let's have a look. Oh, they're both the same. I'll be quick.
Yeah. But you do get a bonus for being quick because you're a jet. So anything doing flying, you get a +1 on top of what you have. Which, you get a 7 on the dice. So, that is 9, I believe.
Yay!
Okay. You fly off, and it feels really weird because being in the armor, you're very slow and heavy. In space, you're weightless, so the little jump jets it has are pushing you along at a fair speed, but oh man, you're having to go a really long way to get this. You're actually having to push the armor a bit harder than it's prepared to be pushed. But you do eventually get to the Energon Trail, and yeah, it's a massive glowing trail. you swear you've been flying out here for, what do you reckon, Sol? A good half hour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad. Yeah.
Yeah, you were traveling at a pretty fast speed when the fuel got dumped. Okay, well, Jetstream, are you smart enough to work out how to use a vacuum cleaner?
Duh.
Don't make a roll for this one, dude. It's a vacuum. Even the dice are disgusted.
Yes, I know. That said, it starts slurping up, and you're having to fly along. And frick, that's what I forgot. Screw it. Just imagine there's Insecticons leaving the asteroids and starting to gather around the Energon Trail.
What are those? Megs, get down here.
Okay. Sorry, where is Meg? There she is. Yeah, what's going on? Well,
What are those?
Wait. Oh no. No. Get Jetstream to come back here now. They're Insecticons. You know, those things?
Not really. What are those things?
Think of them as matter vampires. They're Cybertronian vampires, basically. They eat anything and try and convert it to energon. But they'll drink energon pure if they find it. It's their favorite meal.
What,
But they
like
will
Dracula?
eat anything. I think Dracula mixed with a zombie.
Gross. But why should we be worried? Jetstream is in the invincible Apex armor.
Because these things are like scraplets. They'll eat anything Cybertronian.
Including the Apex armor?
Are you prepared to test it?
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Hey, Jetstream! I don't want to alarm you, but just take whatever we've got and get back here.
Okay.
As Jetstream, you start to see the big, insect-looking things sucking at the energon stream as you're trying to suck up as much as you can. A few of them lock onto you and start flying towards you, trying to work out what you are. Are you food or what? A few of them decide that you're probably food. What do you do?
I'm coming back. I'm going back to the ship.
Okay, that sounds like you're trying to be as quick as you can in really heavy armor with tiny jump jets. Although weight is meaningless here. Oh no!
Oh, that's
I'm
not
gonna
good.
die.
The problem is you're also having to try and pull the tank along with you, and they're able to fly at normal speed, so they catch up to you really quickly, and a few of them latch onto the tank and start trying to eat into the side, as one of them latches onto your back and tries to bite into the apex. The apex is clearly not fussed by
no
this.
bueno.
Okay, basically, they can't eat the apex armor.
Punch him off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta use your guts and smack him off. And that you do really well. You backhand one so hard it explodes.
Nice.
Yeah, Meg explains to you, Retrowave, that they have an energon conversion device in them. They were basically a Decepticon experiment to make a soldier that could eat anything and convert it into energon for themselves. You know, think about a soldier that can eat any matter and just, you know, survive. Doesn't need energon rations. That's what the Insecticons were attempt at.
Yeah, well, they clearly didn't succeed because they got a bunch of gross-ass zombies.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well, Retrowave, are you gonna do anything to assist, or are you just gonna yell at her to get on the ship faster?
I mean, that is highly appealing, but I'm not too sure how much I can do from here. Okay. Let me think. It's not like I can use the ship's guns and start shooting. That might set the whole energon to go up.
Oh, it definitely will. Although that
Okay.
said, do you want to roll smarts?
Yeah, alright. Assess the situation.
Oh, you get a very good idea. See, you remember the Cloud9 has this whole thing that you can stick your arm into, and it will convert part of the ship into a system similar to yours?
Yes.
And these things are basically Cybertronian and insects. Insects don't like particular frequencies. What are you very good at?
Oh, right. Okay,
Now,
yeah.
Sound
Pump
waves
it.
don't work, but energy frequency will.
Pump it.
Okay. Cool. Well, so it's basically rolling. Basically, you put your arm in, part of the ship transforms into a set of giant speakers, well, emitters, and I basically would say you're rolling your smart to attack some of the insects, right?
Sure.
Well, that's 6 on the dice.
That's a 9.
And apparently people are getting lag on YouTube. Do you guys mind just quickly checking how we're going with that?
It is kind of goofy on YouTube.
Okay, switch over to Twitch if you have to. I'll post the Twitch thing if it gets too bad. But my end is all green health. Anyway, cool. You hit a few of them, and you're working out that, oh yeah, no, that's why Meg mentioned the energon conversion thing. That's the thing that's making them explode at the slightest hit.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Well, upon realizing this, you start targeting ones that are further away from Jetstream, like ones that are going to try and close in. Jetstream can handle the close range ones. But any of them explode near that tank can go up.
Okay.
So, Jetstream.
Wait
Yeah,
a second. Frequencies?
Yeah.
Perfect. Jetstream.
Hmm?
Start singing at them.
What should I sing at them?
Something. Anything.
I'm gonna knock you out and beat you up. Doo-ba-doo-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo. Gonna kick your airport in the butt. Ba-doo-doo-ba-doo.
What are you trying to do, Soul?
Okay, I'm going to pump her audio from her to the ship and start sending that out in these energy frequencies to just
Oh,
confuse the heck out of these bugs.
okay, so not just destroy them, just confuse the living daylights out of them. Okay, cool. So Jetstream singing, which I assume would come off for charm.
Yeah.
I've got a whole lot of charm.
Well, that's not on the dice, and your charm is 2, so that's 11. And then Soul rolls to basically turn it. So you successfully sing something he can use, but you have to successfully convert it into something that will screw with them. That is a
Alright,
5 on
then.
the dice.
That is a 5 on the dice, but I am swinging out with a 4 to make that a 9.
Dang. Your emitters start
ain't
getting
perfect.
really hot. But
Okay.
you see the Insecticon swarm start just getting confused and like it's like they were just hit by a bug zapper, but they're still like, yeah, I've seen a fly get hit by a bug zapper, but they're still somewhat alive. They just fly off really confused.
Yep.
Yeah, that's basically what's happening. It's like they're suddenly hitting a brick wall, and then just flying around pointlessly in like tailspins and such. Jetstream, you successfully get back on the ship with the Energon tank. You guys have managed to recover about half the fuel.
Oh yeah.
We'll just have to take it. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, Cloudy reckons that it's
kick
going to
some
be
butt.
more than...
Kick some butt. Kick
Cloudy
some
reckons
butt.
it's
'Cause I'm
probably
up
going to
there.
be enough to get to Cybertron.
That's good enough. Honestly, we can refuel there.
Okay. I'm not going to let you
Hey,
guys
Jetstream.
roll to refuel the... Yeah? Sorry.
Good job.
Okay.
Good job, Jetstream.
Really?
Yeah, you did great.
Okay. Well, Meg helps you retrowave unload everything into the fuel, into the fuel tank. Cloudy restarts the engine, and you know, gets the engines a little hotter than they should be to try and make up for lost time.
It'll work. We'll do what we can.
Yeah. Well, Cloudy also sends a message on to the Silverhawk saying that there was a little bit of issue and that they're fine, they'll catch up, it's fine.
We're all
Yeah,
fine here
not
now.
like they
How are
could have
you?
stopped and helped us or anything.
To be fair, that would be asking Iron Will to stop.
So,
He doesn't so much have a break as he does have excel. He goes forward, not back.
well, he sucks at flying.
He
Yes,
sure
he also-
does.
But he also transforms into something roughly the size of Cloudy, so, you know.
Well, that was certainly certainly a way to make this trip a little bit more interesting.
Yes, yes, note to self, don't have the childproof lock next to the dump fuel button.
Yes, it's been educational.
Very.
But there's been something that's been kind of weighing on me, something that I feel like we haven't done enough about. Like, I understand that we're going back to Cybertron and this is important, and it is important. Jetstream, this is important. But I kind of feel like this whole time we haven't been looking into enough about Momofei's past.
Who cares about Mama Face past?
I care. I care.
I know you care, but no one else does.
And Meg's like, I'm parked, whatever Momofei is, I'm kind of curious myself.
Yeah, because Mama Face so important, isn't she?
Well, so are you. This whole trip is for you.
Hey Momofei, did you like have a fight with Jetstream last time, or?
Not that I know of. I mean, I had to be inside her to give her a pretender form, but that was about it. I mean, I didn't touch anything. I swear I left your plushies alone.
Wait, what?
You
Pretender
never saw-
form?
Oh my god! Jetstream, shall we show him? Shall we show him?
Okay.
And sure enough, boom. Jetstream's cockpit opens up, Momofei flies inside, and a blinding light later, there's a human.
That's not fair!
Human.
She's human now?
Well, yeah, and you kind of hear Momofei, like, has this ghostly voice all around. It's like, well, yes, actually, for the most part, she is human. I kind of slipped her body into fold space and all that, and this is an extension of her consciousness into a form. I could theoretically do the same with you, but you kind of been through a few rebuilds. It's a bit harder.
No!
I'm not saying it's gonna be impossible. It's just
Are you serious? I took a major reconstruction because I got crushed in the chest to save her, and now I can't be human ever.
No, I'm just saying it's just gonna be a little bit harder for you. Once I work out how to do it with you, it should be just as easy as her. It's just...
This is complete scrap.
Hey, she did it to save you.
Yes, I should be grateful, and I am grateful that you helped save me.
I can hear the gritted teeth. It's great.
Even though I technically already saved myself.
I saved you, and you're trying to get rid of me anyway.
Get rid of you? What are you talking about?
Forget it.
Yeah, I think I will.
As you see the little
Fine.
human pout off.
It's complete bull.
Complete bull.
Oh, if I come
She
back
gets-
to you a short bit later. Yeah, what? Sorry, I didn't think it was gonna be a problem. I thought you'd be
Yeah.
Oh
interested.
no, he's such a selfish jerk.
She gets everything! Everything! And I have to fight for everything else. Like this Amazo armor. Human form. If I knew that I could be human, I would fight for it. But
Oh,
just...
and I'm nothing, am
She
I?
gets it... No! But she doesn't care about you. She said it herself.
Yeah, well, clearly you don't care about me either. If you'd much rather have a suit of armor like hers, I'll make one for you. Give me 48 hours.
What, you think I care about that stupid armor thing? I'm going to my workshop.
Fine. I'll check on you later.
Yeah. See you then.
And so, the next few days pass very, very quietly. Mega and Celestar are just running the ship right now. The Apex armor is still staring at your pod in particular. Retrowave, you actually catch her a few times staring directly at the pod while you are in it. You're about a day out
Okay.
from Cybertron.
Okay. One day out from Cybertron. I am not getting in to see that thing staring at me. Hey, Apex.
Looks at you, then goes back to look at your pod.
Stop staring at me while I'm sleeping.
She's not staring at you.
Fine. I'm gonna scan the pod.
Okay. Yes. What did you get in total?
I got a 13.
Okay. You almost lose it when you find it. You scan your pod and you find that there is... Actually, I need more appropriate music. Give me a sec. No. Come on. Oh.
Silence might be appropriate.
Actually, yeah, silence. Let's go with silence. You freeze as you scan your pod, then go to the next pod over and scan that. Then go back to yours. Then scan the next pod. It's like, you're starting to do the same thing Apex has been doing for days. Scanning each pod and then going back to yours. No. No. How could no one have noticed this? There's something extra in your pod.
What is extra in the pod?
Seems like the part that induces, well, what the equivalent of REM sleep in a Cybertronian is also feeding something else to you.
Okay.
All that part is meant to do is just put you into a trance so you can sleep. But the pod you were in has something extra attached to that system.
I think we gathered, but we don't know what that is.
Yeah. But there's no way of really telling what it's injecting.
You have to open up the pod to be able to get to the parts, basically.
Well, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's pop it open and take a look.
Okay, you do so, and no wonder no one's been able to detect this before. It is too good a job. Like, this looks like something, like, you would do. Like, absolutely perfect. Like, everything just looks in place. Unless someone was comparing it to another pod, they wouldn't have noticed the extra components. It seems to be
Don't keep me in suspense. What is it?
Well, you hook up to it and look at it. It's instructions about what to do when you got to Earth. And
What was it telling me to do?
get control of the ship. And take it to... Well, basically, get control of the ship. Await orders. Failure to get orders, take ship back to Cybertron.
But I got orders.
Yeah, the thing is, this is encrypted in ancient Decepticon.
What?
And it refers to you as Rumble.
Wait a minute.
What was one of the first things you did when you woke up? You gained control of the ship, didn't you? And you were so excited to get Jetstream back to Cybertron as soon as she suggested it. And then the whole Cloudy's thing of Apex's question, when is your dream your dream?
Hang on a second. When I left the pod, I suffered from head trauma because I got hit in the head with a hammer.
Yes, you did.
Am I going to have to say thank you to Jetstream for hitting me in the...
Maybe? Like, you have a feeling that maybe you've been subconsciously following some of these orders, but it doesn't feel right. And maybe...
But I don't identify as Rumble. That's not me.
Maybe a small part of you still does. I mean, the mind is a complex place.
Okay.
And if it referred to you as Retrowave, maybe you would have noticed it sooner.
I don't know who to go to with this.
Then, suddenly... Oh, God, this would have been perfect. Damn it. Whatever. There's communications over the intercom. Cloudy reports that apparently it's an APB put out by Cybertron. You guys are probably a little closer than you realize if you're picking up their signals. Going on about
Send it through.
How a ship called... There we are. How a ship called the Cloud 9 was captured by a Decepticon called Rumble, who now passes themselves off as Retrowave. And that there's intelligence out there saying that they're returning to Cybertron, and that if they turn themselves in, there should be no need for any gunfire. Basically, turn yourself in. From the sounds of the report, they're accusing you of stealing the Cloud-9, not Jetstream. In fact, Jetstream comes up in the report as a child that you kidnapped.
Retrowave just lowers his head and walks over to a... just slumps against it.
Jetstream, you hear this too.
Well... Retrowave, are you okay?
I think we should all talk about this. Could everyone patch into this frequency?
Right.
Yeah. They all do.
Guys, I just checked my pod and I realized what the suit was looking at. And I tell them what I found, that there is this sabotaged unit that's been feeding my dreams. I don't know how much this has programmed me. We don't have time for me to find out and run a full self-diagnostics. Jetstream, I said that I was going to take you back to the orphanage, and I mean it. So, when the Cloud-9 drops, Megs, I want you to take Jetstream and take her back to the orphanage. She deserves that much. I'm going to turn myself in.
But, yeah, what did you do?
I don't know what I've done. I don't think I've done
Oh,
anything.
shit! Sorry, but last time I checked, they're after Rumble. You are not Rumble. You are Retrowave.
And I believe it. I think that I'm Retrowave. I think that I am. I don't think that this
No, you don't
programming...
think you are.
Listen to me! I don't think that it's taken me over. I don't think that it's changed who I am. But if we take the Cloud-9 and we fly away, we're fused. And I don't want to put Jetstream in danger.
But Jetstream stole
That's what
the
this is about.
Jetstream stole the Cloud-9 already. She's the thief. And she
It doesn't matter to me.
Don't put me under the bus, you jerk!
No, I'm just saying they got it wrong. But the thing is, Prime knows. I remember you guys reporting to him about it.
No, that's true.
So
I know
why
that
isn't
Prime
Optimus
knows.
Prime contacting us and letting us know any of this? This smells really suspicious to me.
It is really suspicious. How
And
stupid do you think I am?
Very apparently, if you're prepared to turn yourself in.
If I turn myself in, then at the very least, I can find out what's going on. If Prime does have power, then he will be able to spring me out, and by that time I'll have learnt more than what I did if we just turn around and jet right now. Jetstream, you're also part of this. I don't want to make a decision without consulting.
Can I also interject? If you're gonna turn yourself in, does that mean I have to be turned in?
worry,
More than
Cloud.
likely.
Well, I kind of don't like that. I mean, they might destroy me to prevent me falling into enemy hands, or, well, hey, they might be delivering me to enemy hands.
Maybe we could put your consciousness in a small device that I can carry around with me all the time.
Well, no, what I'm getting at is my body is highly experimental. Even without my consciousness, this ship would be dangerous in the wrong hands. In fact, my consciousness was technically not connected to the ship. Retrowave restored those connections for me. That's why the ship can even transform and such, and... Oh.
Then this is down to you. Jetstream. If we turn ourselves in, then me and Cloud9 will be in jeopardy, but you'll be able to see the orphanage again. But if we turn and burn right now, I can't say what will happen. We'll probably be on the run for a very long time. What do you want to do?
Shall I offer a suggestion, my queen?
What is it?
We find Optimus Prime.
I like that idea. We find Optimus Prime. The only problem is, where is Optimus Prime?
Well, he's somewhere on Cybertron. A whole lot of defenses. In a location that's probably secret and secure, while here we are with very minimal amount of fuel.
Okay, I got a plan. Retrowave could turn himself in, and I'll go look for Optimus. Then we'll spring you out.
That works.
And if you don't mind me offering my services...
Good!
It's a mouse! Step on it!
I thought you weren't here anymore.
Yeah, this was way more interesting.
I'm gonna have to double scan the ship.
Step.
She crawls up onto Retrowave's shoulder. Okay. If I get inside Retrowave, when they capture him, I can hide somewhere deep in him. I mean, you've seen my alt mode. I'm small enough to fit into most crevices in that alt mode.
There are what?
We don't need to know that.
In that.
Well, what I'm getting at is they would normally strip you of your cassettes. But I can become smaller than your cassettes. I can hide deeper inside you. Okay? That's what I'm getting at.
Ew.
Oh my god, stop making it dirty. Oh my god, like, seriously. Stellar Star steps forward and goes, well, I also have a plan. And yeah, I know, I'm the clone of the worst Decepticon strategist out there, I know, so this shouldn't be my wheelhouse, but technically, I was not able to handle being Archangel, right? Because I was just me. But we have 3 Cybertronians, well, 3.5 Cybertronians, who all have jet forms, and a ship that can take on our traits. This means that we could potentially disguise the Cloud9, right? If all 3 of us concentrate and share the load of, well, trying to hold that form. This means that we could probably land the Cloud9 somewhere. Momofae, do you think you could, disguise Retrowave? I mean, you're able to do it with Jetstream. Well, if it's a simple disguise, I could do a few things to him. Yeah, I think I could. Maybe change his color a bit? Change his forms?
Ooh, out of character. That just gave me a perfect idea for the next move for Retrowave. Disguise.
Yeah.
Okay.
The way I
Sure.
see it, we need to be on Cybertron. They're looking for the Cloud9. But, if we're able to look like another ship, and, well, I'm sure Meg and Razor Mouse probably, I don't know, might have some connections or something, able to fool their systems or something, make us look like a different ship entirely. You know, to their logs. And, well, we need to just land somewhere and, well, proceed from there. That way, Retrowave doesn't have to be the self-martyred, lock me up and have to stuff Razor Mouse in his prison pocket.
Yeah, I like this idea where we just stealth in Cloud9 and infiltrate on foot. There's a whole lot less of me in stasis cuffs.
Yeah!
Wait, seriously, it was a good idea? I wasn't sure. I mean, come on, I'm the clone of Starscream. I shouldn't have these ideas.
Stellar Star, you're more than Starscream.
And you're more than Rumble.
Kind of what I was getting at. But what I'm saying is your successes and your failures are on terms.
At least you can actually learn from your failures.
Well, to be
Wow.
fair,
Pot calling the kettle black.
What?
oh, sorry, wrong thing. I was looking for bears. Not. Okay, there we go. Okay, sorry, hello, was sleeping for the last 2 weeks. What's happened? What's going on? Why is everyone so serious?
Teddies!
Yes, hello. Hello, Jetstream! I missed you. The pot was cold.
Aw, get cuddles. Cuddle,
The
cuddles.
pot wasn't cold. It was. You wouldn't let me set it on fire. It was
Aw,
We're just
perfect.
infiltrating
it's okay.
the
We'll
most-
set things on fire soon.
Yeah.
We're just infiltrating the most possibly dangerous place in the sector.
Oh, that sounds dangerous. I'm in.
Good?
Wait, how dangerous are we talking? Are we talking about having to, you know, maybe enlighten a few people with fire?
Probably not. Let's put
Aww.
the danger to a minimum.
Oh,
All right then. So it sounds like we have a plan. As it stands, it's as best we can get for the most part.
okay. Well then, I guess it's up to you guys to tell me how you proceed with this plan. Like, what do you need rolled and all that? Well,
Okay.
first things first.
Well,
Yeah, go on.
it's probably this is stuff that is not normally things that either of us do, with the exception of Jetstream. She's probably going to have to be rolling her spark with 2 assists from Stellar Star and Megs.
Yep, Meg.
Yep.
Moment Faye will
And-
need a bit of your help to disguise you.
Yep. So that would be just me rolling smarts, and hopefully she succeeds.
Okay, well, since you guys are a day out from Cybertron, it's clear that Cybertron hasn't quite picked you up. They seem to be doing a general broadcast to, hey, anyone called Retrowave? Here's a message for ya. So, okay, let's work on disguising the shit. Jetstream. A chamber opens up for you, Meg, and Stellar Star to step into. And you can't. And the way Cloudy explains it, as far as he understands, you just have to stretch your will into each other. He's not quite sure what that exactly means. So, yeah, let's see how you
But
do.
it sounds good.
What's your spark again?
1, I think. Yep.
Okay, 1, so that's a 5, 6, 7, 8. You just make it. You're stressed, strained out, and Meg starts having like this weird circuitry start glowing on her face and any of her more humanoid features. As both you and Stellar Star have to kind of grit your teeth, because it feels weird. It's like you're having to project your body around the ship. Your jet forms around the ship, and Meg was kind of like mixing them together, and now the Cloud9, from an external scan, looks completely different.
It's an abomination.
Actually, it looks kind of awesome. It's like the combination
A
of
bomb awesome.
of a flying tank and a couple of seekers. it now has a big-ass gun as well. That came from Meg.
This will be great for the exact 5 minutes it will hold this film.
Actually, Cloud9's just sitting there going, wait, I might be able to hold this. Maybe. They still need to be in there, but if they can, but I may be able to assist them in holding this form. Basically, that's the thing that's gone wrong. If they got 10, Cloud9 would be able to save the form.
Huh.
So, yeah. It wouldn't have the same
we'll
functionality.
take it.
So, yeah. Anyway, Momofei, Retrowave, it's time for your magical fairy makeover.
Amazing. Alright.
And...
I was
Wow.
gonna ask, like, smarts or spark. Turns out it doesn't matter.
Yeah, turns out it doesn't. Okay, well then. Let's see. Apply color correction. Say when, Retrowave.
When?
Oh, about there. Watermelon?
Yeah, that's good.
Cool.
Looking sharp.
Looking fruity.
Green giant.
Momofei has... Oh, actually, no. At that level, it's like... And it's... You were easier to work with, actually. That was weird. Like, I thought you'd be harder because of the major surgery, but no. Apparently, if anything, it made it easier. When do you want the
Well,
human
we have been
form?
working together for a while.
Yeah, true. When do you want your human form again?
Yes, I would like to human form, please.
I think what's awesome is because of how I
Watermelon.
applied the filter. Even his super form is watermelon colored.
Ah,
Yummy.
I'm delicious!
I am
Meh.
delicious.
Oh, delicious.
Oh dear. Deary, deary me. Okay. So you guys basically have your plan. And we're just gonna skip ahead to, okay, you're now approaching Cybertron. And I want to switch to something a bit more. Ooh, Hot Shadow. Yeah, I like this. Okay. You start flying in. And you do get a direct communication from someone asking you to identify yourselves. And sure enough, on screen, mainly because I spent all day working on this, and I'm going to show them in a session, it's the form of... This is Ultra Magnus.
Holy dooly.
Yeah, you know Ultra Magnus. Oh boy. Please identify yourself.
Hey there. This is Scar of the, Millennium Falcon.
Scar?
Really?
Yes.
Is that-
SKA.
Oh, like the music, like jazz, right. You're one of those.
Yeah. Haha, that's right. Soundbot.
Don't seem to have you on record. Razor Mouse
Really?
is
Are
like-
you sure?
Razor Mouse is like, you know, gestures to you to keep on talking as she's starting her hack.
Really? Are you sure? You might want to double check your records. We were on a pretty deep space mission there. Anyway, how's things been going on Cybertron right now? Because it looks really different for now, and like all these new terminals coming out, messages like a Decepticon infiltrator. That sounds crazy. You must really have your hands full.
Oh yes, that message, yeah. Apparently, somehow, an experimental ship got remade into a cargo ship, and this retrowave managed to get on board and steal it a full couple of days before it was set off to go to Earth anyway, and apparently we got word that he was coming back to Earth. Coming back to Cybertron. It's all weird. It's all above my pay grade. Let's see.
Really? Wow, that must be really difficult for you. I mean, I understand you must be under a massive amount of pressure. I mean, Retrowave is like, hurry up, come on.
Okay, well, basically, let's just say the better you do in your charm, the easier it's gonna be for Razor Mouse to hack your story into the system. You know, hack your thing into the system. Okay? So I hope your charm is good.
Let's try it. Here's a secret for you. My charm is good. +2. That's a 10.
That's a 10. And Razor Mouse just click. And it's like, oh! Here you are. Wow. Really? It's been 1,000 years since you've been back to Cybertron?
Oh, it feels even longer.
How was Terracin 7?
Oh, you know, it was rocky. You know, after 1,000 years, you're on a planet and it's made out of rocks, and you just come to terms that it's made out of rocks.
No life ended up evolving there. I thought it was meant to develop oceans or something. And how does?
Oh, no! I meant under the oceans, because like with the oceans, it's got some bacterial life and algae, but under that, it's mostly rocks. And I was looking for mechanical life forms that might appreciate my sort of music, but all it had was like algae.
Didn't react well to Scar, I'm guessing.
No, it did not. It's funny you say that because that is my name. That is music that I like.
Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, you should be able to come in. I'll just need to once over scan your ship, you know, contaminants and such.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's probably not going to be a whole lot of contaminants. All the travel we've been doing through space that tends to blast the bacterium pretty good. But hey, feel free. Meanwhile, Retrowave's looking at a Razor Mouth like, help.
Yeah, Razor Mouth just kind of shrugs his like, you know, as soon as the communication cuts off, she's like, damn it, I didn't think they would have a scanner. At which point,
It's Cybertron! Of course they'd have a scanner!
I wouldn't think they would scan every ship. I didn't think that... Look, the only way I could get you in is to say that you were on a biological mission to see about new life forming on this Terracin 7. Okay?
If we're being blown up in the sky over Cybertron, I'm never gonna...
Fine. Jeez. Ice Bear steps forward and is like, do you mind if I have a shot?
He picks up Ice Bear and puts him on the console. Do something!
Okay. Fire Bear? I need you to get angry for me. What? Why?
No!
Why now? No, trust me on this. We are linked. The angrier he gets, the smarter I get. It's weird.
Fire Bear, your art stinks.
No!
Hey, Fire
Your
Bear!
passion is burnt out, man. You need to step back and never do it again.
Okay,
Retrowave walks over to Fire Bear, leans over to him and says, by yourself, you are absolutely useless. But when combined with someone else, you are violently useless. Your entire life is a joke.
He promptly leaps onto you, Retrowave, and starts trying to claw at you, and Ice Bear's like, oh, yep, there we go. He's broken off my handle entirely. Awesome. As he
Retrowave starts screaming.
He starts to type on the keyboard and all that. Cody, do you mind giving me? Yes, thank you, and thank you. Raise the mouse. Do you mind? Yep, okay, thank you. And...
This is happening in the foreground, and the meanwhile, Retrowave is trying to pry off an enraged koala from base.
And
Oh
Jetstream,
man, I'm
Meg,
taking pictures of this.
Jetstream, Meg, Stellar, focus now. You have to roll Spark.
Focusing. Roll spike.
Oh wow, the dice love
Oh
you.
yeah.
As okay,
Seeing Retrowave brutalized gave her unique.
unique focus, yes. As okay, Retrowave, you may not notice it, but you guys certainly notice it. Even the interior of the Clown 9 shifted around this time. Yes, I just turned the. I've just made the Clown 9 reform its entire body rather than just the exterior. That way, any scan, it just looks like a normal ship. Unless it's a penetrating scan. What did you say about my art?
Your art is stupid and made of wood.
Okay,
Snap,
meanwhile,
snap.
Ice Bear just leaps down, pets Fire Bear on the back. There, they didn't mean it. They didn't mean it. As you can kind of hear Ice Bear's tone get a lot more deadened as Fire Bear calms down. There we go. There we go. But my art doesn't stink. No, it does stink. But a true artist learns to improve. You're right. I will prove you wrong one day!
Your art doesn't stink. It doesn't smell like anything. Unless it's wood chips. Then it smells like that.
That's the point. My art doesn't smell. Oh, imagine that. Art based on scent. Yes.
No.
What have I created? The sacrifice was too great, Ice. What have we done?
We've gone past the scans, and we're landing in one of the civilian spaceports.
But at what cost? At
The cost
what
of you not
cost?
The cost of you not turning yourself in.
A great one indeed.
Meanwhile, proudly let you guys know that this time he's able to actually save this form. So you guys don't actually have to be in the ship for this ship to maintain its disguised form.
Oh, thank goodness.
But Kai does point out that if anyone scans the ship too closely, it's got to be revealed right away. Can't maintain everything.
We're just gonna have to take that risk.
Basically, the outside's gonna look fine, the inside and scans are gonna look weird. But hey, let's hope that never comes up. Ever. And with that...
Yeah, it's gonna come up.
And with that, you guys have gotten... have landed on Cybertron.
Yay!
Only mildly brutalized.
I don't know, I'm perfectly fine.
Not the best. I swear I had a picture of Cybertron, but I couldn't find it anywhere.
Speak for yourself, I just got beaten green and cyan.
Ha!
And with that, I think this is a good place to end the session, because it has been running for 1 hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's good enough. It was a good time to call it.
Yeah.
Alright then,
You
let's
guys
move
had
on
your
to questions.
emotional moments and everything. Yep, okay, questions, right. Questions. Let me turn down the music a bit. Well, players to GM, any questions?
None insofar.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna put in the last... What the... What? No, that should have sent the thing. Reply command, it was... Oh, question. Whoops. There we go. Okay, well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Thank goodness for failing child safety locks.
Well, I think the start of the session was a little rocky. I could have done without the fuel dump.
Yeah. Well, the actual idea I had was the Insecticons attacking the ship itself.
Ah.
But
Should have started off with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I should have. But, then the fuel dump happened, and I was like, you know what? Eat a ship or eat raw energon. What would I... Yep.
Eat the ship.
Yeah. Well, okay, maybe. Anyway.
It's more... You give me a question of what would you like more, safe option or the exciting one? I will pick the exciting one every time.
True. Anyway, we're closing questions in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One!
Questions are closed. Okay, and sorry, edit that and don't repeat. Oh, so it stops replaying that. Back to chat. Okay, anyway. Question for Retrowave apparently. We ran out of companion cubes. Oh no.
Yeah, that's I don't think that's a question.
Okay, question for everyone. Favorite combiner team? Well,
I mean,
Jetstream, you go first.
I get first doing what?
What's your favorite combiner team?
Ew.
I know, Super Bear Empress Apex Jetstream.
Yeah! That was the bestest.
Okay. Well, okay, I was joking with that, but if she thinks that's awesome, okay. Retrowave, sorry, Soul, your favorite combiner team?
I mean, I'm just gonna go with the classics. You can't go wrong with the construct.
Yeah, true, Devastator is a classic.
What an absolute shit show of a bunch of people who cannot work together.
Yeah. Meanwhile, problem is my favorite combiner team are the Technobots, but I don't like Computron. I like actually Superion, the aerial bots combined form. So I like the Technobots, but I prefer the aerial bots combined form. It's I'm weird.
Bruticus.
On to next question.
Okay. Okay, I'm skipping that one because it's a role-playing. It's a personal role-play question or whatever. Okay, Jetstream, your opinion on Rodimus or Hot Rod? What's your opinion on that?
What? Oh! Because for a second there, I either thought you said European or I'm peeing on.
Wow, what a mystery!
Yeah.
So my opinion on who?
Hot Rod slash Rodimus.
He stinks.
Okay.
Yep.
Her answer is neither.
Okay. What happened to Knockout? That's directed to me. Wait, who was Knockout again?
The sexy Decepticon guy who's a medic. He turns good right at the very end.
I don't.
Who?
He's not in my game. He's not even in here. What happened to him? I don't know. He's not here.
Is this from the Prime series?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's from the Prime series.
Okay. This isn't based on the Prime series, guys.
Yeah, this is based on a mismatch of my own personal canon.
Anyway,
Yeah, I'm skipping a lot of these questions because there are either photo references or references to role plays people have been having in their own little worlds, and it's like, Okay, with the people on board, we're missing someone. Where's Hulkbot? Well, I'd like to think that
He couldn't-
Hulkbot is back at the foundry, doing a little bit of work and doing a little bit of soul searching. And Soul, tell us what else he's doing. Is he taking up knitting like he always wanted, or what?
Hulkpot is currently at the old ranch, and he can run and frolic as far as he wants to, for as long as he wants to.
Jetstream, what else is he doing?
He's there with Dronebot. They're both best of friends.
Aw, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Okay.
So Hulkbot is now Bambi. That's great.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Will there be... Okay, this is to me. Will there be a video for about the timeline for the tabletop universe? If so, when? Well, to be fair, I'm kind of making it up half as I go, and half I have planned. As for the actual timeline of events and such, maybe I'll do a video in the future if that's really necessary, but since we're not gonna suddenly go, hey guys, let's do Beast Wars, but based on my setting, how Beast Wars would have worked. Let's go back a few thousand years. That's not gonna happen. Although a time travel plot would be awesome.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, Jetstream, how does it feel to turn into a pretender?
Cool.
Apparently cool. She gets to eat ice cream now.
Ice cream!
Well, this is for everyone. Jetstream and Retrowave fighting? Is this the end of their brother-sister relationship? I'm sorry, have you ever had siblings?
Fights just happen.
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, I once threw my little brother halfway across a room. Good days, good days.
Why?
To be fair, he did deserve it.
Oh, he really did.
Okay.
He tried to break
I'm
my
gonna
arm.
be judging you from over here. Okay, then he totally deserved it. Yep, I say yeah.
Okay.
Trust me, his little brother is a jerk.
He's actually not that bad anymore. He's actually given up smoking and has mellowed out quite a bit.
Wow.
That's cool.
Anyway,
Really proud of him.
Yellow,
for that.
yellow. Wait,
Uh,
wait, please.
Retrowave and Razor Mouse are like Matanui and Click. I don't know. Well, I know Matanui.
Oh my god, it's the freaking fourth movie reference. How dare you bring that here?
Oh dear
How
god, that
dare you,
is
sir?
based on
How
that movie?
dare you? Ugh. Yes, I saw that movie and I wish I freaking didn't.
Wow. Okay, so Retrowave is accused of stealing Cloud9 and kidnapping Jetstream, so they gotta get up to Optimus to prove his innocence. Is that right? Kinda? They have to get to Optimus to find out what the heck is going on.
yeah, I'm pretty sure Optimus Prime doesn't think that Retrowave is a Decepticon. But he's probably not calling the shots right now.
Yeah. Retrowave. Imagine if you said you're Jazz's little brother, and Jazz was there with Ultra Magnus. Actually, that would be hilarious. It's like, I'm Jazz's brother. Hey, Jazz, it's your little brother. What? I don't have a little brother. Who the heck are you?
Hi, Jazz. It's me, your brother. I can't believe it. It's been 1,000 years and you don't remember me.
Wait. Scott, was it? Man, bro, what have you been up to, man?
Oh, man, you know, I've been playing music.
To aquatic sea life, apparently. What the deal, man? You were always the weird one.
Yeah, that's me. Super strange. In any case, that's non-canon.
Yeah, that's totally non-canon, and that's a terrible jazz impression. I just remember G1's jazz always having this kind of weird voice. And someone animate the scene between Retrowave versus Firebear. That would be hilarious. I would so do it in such a way that you have, like, Ice Bear working at the console, like, occasionally looking up to try and read what he's doing, and you just have Retrowave and the Firebear just rolling around in the back continuously. Oh, dear.
Can I please take pictures of them while they're doing it?
Oh, well, that is the last question, and, well, I guess that's it for us. Whew. Sorry, GM is now exhausted. So, shall we close this off, guys?
Alright, let's shut this off.
Okay, you ready, Jetstream?
I'm ready! Like and subscribe for more content! And remember, by controlling the web, I control the world! And transmission, shut up!
In transmission.
Ah, exotic bird of